Today we are going to be filming without the benefit of microphones because Knucklehead here left them at home. And I do have my cheat sheet, so that'll be helpful.
Hey, I'm Liz, and this is my channel, Groovy Happy You. I almost forgot to mention this.
Peas are twining in my hair, so I'm going to pull it back. Today's topic is going to be on homesteading in place. And both of those I self-define. I find sometimes regular definitions to be just a little bit on the limiting side. So, homesteading in place for me looks like, very simply, I have a home. I'm going to be as frugal and efficient as I can. I'm going to learn some of the skills that are going to be helping me to be more self-sufficient. I have a list, but essentially I want to learn how to do some of the preserving and cooking for just me, one, and things that I enjoy. I've cooked for other people my entire life, and sometimes it's kind of boring and unmotivating to cook for just me, but homesteading in place means I'm going to be in place. It's that 55 and older mobile home community. I've shown you pictures. Today I'm in the community garden that I work in periodically as part of a class in mostly practicing regenerative gardening techniques, but also the food we produce here is going to the food pantry. Mostly this place is about creating community. I signed up for the class when I first moved down here because I didn't know anybody really outside my brother, and it was a beautiful July, so why not get in the garden, get dirty, right? Well, I started in the fall and signed up for another semester when I liked the first one so much. So here we are, homesteading in place. I want to do some things in the kitchen, so I'll be filming that. I've already tried making a ginger beer, and the ginger bug part, the first part, was successful, and the pieces of ginger really made yummy, yummy cookies. And the train was supposed to be gone already. Oh well, there must be another. Anyway, I made sauerkraut. That is so simple. I don't know why anybody would choose to buy it when they can make it themselves, and it doesn't take all that long. It's amazing. I'm hoping that some of these other skills that I want to learn are just as simple and just as easy. Kombucha may take me a little bit, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm having problems with my hair getting it braided today. Between the wind and the sun, trains, I don't know. We'll see what we can use of this tape. No. I may have to edit at least some of this part out. It doesn't usually take me this many tries, and usually after the third try, if I'm not doing well, I tend to just stop and say to heck with it. I enjoy coming to this little garden, especially on a Sunday afternoon. It seems to be mostly just us. You, me, wind, sun, choo-choo trains, and vegetation. It's a beautiful place to be. I don't have this much room in my garden. I don't need this much room in my garden. This is a food pantry type garden, an experimental garden as part of the junior college. It's a classroom garden. All I really need is just a small little bit. If I need more, I can go vertical. and go vertical. What does homesteading mean for you? Are there any skills that would make your home feel more you, more self-sufficient? Things that you want to learn how to cook and do? Maybe it's art for the walls. For me right now, this next year is going to be a lot about patting up that soil in the back 40. It's still crap. Better than I thought it was, but not as good as it needs to be to sustain the plants I want to put in. I can fix that. I think I can. So the homesteading in a mobile home plot, I got pretty lucky. I have about 500 plus square feet. Sadly, that part's on the slope, but I think, again, I can figure that part out, design it the way I want to as I regenerate the soil and put in some hardscapes and some softscapes and work with the sun and the water areas. Woo, the whole trellis is blowing. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the homesteading in place is also for me to heal. It's been not as easy as some. It's been a challenge for quite a bit. And the garden for me, getting my hands in the soil, is nurturing. Mother Nature is nurturing for me. It's also bonding with community. Right now, the neighbors walk by and are you ever going to do anything with this area here? Or, ooh, looks like that oleander's kicked your butt. Yeah, that one for sure. Some of the neighbors are kind of curious about what I'm going to do with it as far as growing things. We're limited with height. I would like to have higher fruit trees, but I'm going to need to keep them on the shorter side to be mostly in compliance with HOA. I think I can get by with some gray zones a little bit as long as I'm not over the top of my roof line. Maybe just a little bit. I like to push the boundaries. Tomorrow I've got my cardiology appointment. They sent me through one of those nuclear medicine stress test thingies, and I know I've got some heart issues. It's part of why I am retired medically, Social Security disabled. That's bringing up a lot of triggers right now, and why I feel it's extra important to push to be self-sufficient. Assholes in chief, the puppeteer and the puppet, are threatening to take away everything that supports me and my son. Even though he's an adult person, he's also on currently disabled list, and his disability is tied to my disability, which means if mine goes bye-bye, I have no idea what his will be, but probably bye-bye. Self-sufficiency is one of my driving forces. It wasn't originally. Originally, I just wanted to have fun in the garden, document my journey of putting in my back 40 and killing off oleander. It's taking on some new proportions at this point. Currently, as you've seen in some past videos, my inspiration came from Jones Garden. I'm living in Hawaii. I had a nightmare experience in Georgia, but I'll save that for another video. I'm going to be planting some food for myself and some flowers and just things that I like in my patio areas. Might have to go upwards if I can. Might have to enlist some help. I hear the birds. I'm starting to hear birds in my own back 40. It's pretty nice. anyways, it's going to be fun. It's going to be whimsical. And I'm enjoying being more self-sufficient, more self-reliant. And I like being persistent. No one's ever accused me of not being persistent. Stubborn, yes. Not persistent, no. They've never accused me of that. They call it stubborn. It served me well. Back 40 will come along. I'll show progress reports on that. And anyways, that's about all I've got for right now. I hope you come along and join me for the journey. Check in periodically. I'll film some more up here in the community gardens. And in the meantime, stay groovy.